Okay, thanks. When I saw the dates, I was like, what better way to celebrate my birthday than coming to Newsgeist? So this story is about how I became an emoji activist, and it's an update from a talk that I gave 3 years ago. And it's definitely a lot more upbeat than some of the other ones that we've been hearing. In August of 2015, I was texting with my friend Ying Liu, who's the creator of the Twitter fail whale, and we were texting about dumplings. I sent her a picture of dumplings. She was like, yum, 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 knife and fork, knife and fork. And then she was like, oh, Apple doesn't have a dumpling emoji. And I was like, huh, good point. Forgot about it, kind of moved on in the text. And then half an hour later, like there is this little dumpling with hard eyes that pops up. And she had just drawn it. And the idea here is, I was like, huh, that's strange. Like, emoji are Japanese, so there are a lot of Japanese foods, like ramen and bento box, curry, the sort of things on a stick, the fish cake, and then the white rice cake that looks like it's had a bikini wax. And I was like, that's really strange that there's no dumpling emoji. Clearly, the system is broken because dumplings are universal, emoji are universal. How could there not be a dumpling emoji? So I'm going to go fix it. And where do emoji come from? I discovered it comes from the Unicode Consortium, which is a nonprofit organization based in Mountain View, California, whose full voting members tend to be large US multinational companies. And the ones that are not US multinational companies, there's a German company called SAP, a Chinese company called Huawei, and then the government of Oman. There it goes, yeah. So these companies and organizations pay $18,000 a year to regulate your emoji. They have full voting power, but there's a little loophole, which is the fact that you can sign up for $75 a year as an individual member and go to their meetings, which is what I did. This is Apple. These are the people who regulate their emoji. They're mostly male, mostly white, mostly engineers, kind of nerdy, and they're very, very nice. But at the same time, they look like this, right? And so the way that you see this sort of actuated in your keyboard was for a long time, the only ways that you could be a woman in terms of a role on the keyboard were princess, bride, dancer, and Playboy bunny. So I was like, this is not good. So we created a group called Emojination, whose motto is emoji by the people for the people, and it basically advocates for more inclusive and representative emoji. So the first thing that we worked on, obviously, was our own dumpling emoji. We got dumpling, chopsticks, yay, takeout box, and fortune cookie pass. And I have to admit, fortune cookie by itself wouldn't have made it, but sort of on the coattails of the dumpling, the chopsticks, it sort of slid right in there. After that, we worked, oh, this is bad, okay. So the slides didn't convert. So we worked with a girl, a 15-year-old girl in Saudi Arabia, who to get the hijab emoji pass. So that is on your phone right now, which means that I don't know if these are through Google Slides, but I have to say there's one big problem, which is they never kind of update and therefore all the emoji kind of disappear. Okay, so this is the mate emoji. We worked with Argentinians to get their national drink passed. It's a 40-page document, involved pictures of Obama and Pope drinking mate. We got the sorry emoji passed as part of our sort of increased interest in getting India represented on the keyboard, and there are people in this room who I've talked to and worked with on that. There is also a woman here who was very upset that there was no flat shoe emoji, that all the women's shoes had heels, whether or not sandals or like boots or whatnot. So I worked with her on that, and then we also worked with her on the one-piece bathing suit, because it's really creepy to have the bikini shown when you're trying to take your 6-year-old daughter to the beach for swimming. Another one was sort of a nonprofit organization that advocated for girls who wanted a menstruation emoji, and the first proposal they sent in was a bloody underwear proposal, which was just not going to work, so we convinced them to do it as a blood drop. And then most recently, we worked with Tinder to get interracial couple emoji done, which is actually really hard because it's 5 skin tones, 2 genders, actually then 3 genders, because we got sort of just general adult. And it was combinatoric explosion. Last week, they just announced and made it official. Tinder bought a full-page ad in the New York Times celebrating it, and this is like So many aspects of my life are converging in that ad right there. And so this is Emojination. They are actually just normal people. Over 100 of the emoji by the end of next year that will be on your phone will have come through our group. And you guys can help too. If you are really passionate about emoji and want to impact billions of keyboards worldwide, you can email me and hit me up at jenny@emojination.org. Thank you.